What's up, guys? You got pokeaim here, and today I'm going to be doing a moveset video on Mamoswine. Now, Mamoswine has always been a big threat, a great offensive Pokemon with very few counters. The reason being is it has high attack and very powerful stab moves in Earthquake and any Ice type move, respectively. Now, its best counters are arguably Skarmory, Bronzong, and its last being Rotom-Wash. Now, with 6th gen though, Mamoswine did get a buff. It got a new toy that it can play with that actually allows it to beat Rotom-Wash and negating Rotom-Wash as one of its counters. So, that new toy is Freeze Dry. I'm going to explain what Freeze Dry is. It's a 70 base power special Ice type attack that has a 10% chance to freeze. It's 100% accurate, but the cool and unique part is that it's super effective on water type Pokemon. So if you bring in a water type Pokemon on Freeze Dry, it will hit it as a super effective attack. So the reason why this is so cool is because it allows Mamoswine to seriously do damage to Rotom-Wash. You might be thinking, well, Freeze Dry is a special attack. Mamoswine has piss poor special attack, and would it really matter that it's super effective on water type Pokemon? With Freeze Dry, a Life Orb, and the EV spread that I have that I will be going into more detail later, it's actually able to 2-hit KO Rotom and do serious damage to Pokemon such as Quagsire, Kingdra, Ludicolo, and Gyarados, as well as Gastrodon, because Freeze Dry is still an Ice type attack. It is super effective on water type Pokemon, so water type is super effective, and because the Pokemon I named are also weak to ice, because Gyarados is water flying, it's now 4 times weak to Freeze Dry. Gastrodon being ground water, 4 times weak to Freeze Dry. Kingdra, water dragon, 4 times weak, and Rotom is of course water electric, so it is 2 times weak to Freeze Dry. With the Life Orb and 16 special attack EVs, Mamoswine is actually able to 2-hit KO defensive Rotom, max HP basically, and it is also able to do serious damage to the Pokemon that I named earlier. So, let me get into this moveset. The nature we've chosen, or I've chosen rather, is either Naive or Naughty. Now, I slashed Naughty because you really don't need max speed with Naive at the moment. The reason to run max speed on Mamoswine in previous gens was to outspeed Jolly, Focus Sash, Loom, so you can hit them with the Icicle Spear and knock them out, and also to outspeed the sub-Tentas that were only running about 261 speed. But with those being less common at the moment, you really don't need max speed, which is why Naughty is Slash, which is up attack minus special defense, so you can seriously attack even stronger with your Stab Earthquake and your Ice Shard. You can hit even harder with them. So the EVs we've chosen are 240 attack EVs, 16 special attack EVs, which allow you to 2-hit KO Rotom-Wash, and 252 speed. And the movesets that I've chosen is Earthquake, because you definitely need your ground stab. This is one of the most powerful Earthquakes in the game. Ice Shard, because the priority is definitely too good to lose. Helps check Salamence, Dragonites, dragons basically, and also pick off weaker Pokemon. Freeze Dry, which is the cool little buff that he got. And the last move, you can basically run whatever you want. Icicle Spear, Icicle Crash, Stealth Rock. I slashed all 3 of them. My personal preference, you basically go for Stealth Rock with Mamoswine when you think your opponent is going to switch into like a counter such as Rotom, which is why I slashed it. I would run Icicle Spear just for the chance to break subs and just do damage to Lando, and Icicle Crash for the immediate power and also the chance to flinch, but Stealth Rock is definitely an option right there. And you might be thinking that, well, isn't this a gimmick? You say it'll 2-hit KO Rotom, but I don't have to believe you. Well, I will leave a lot of calcs in the description of basically Mamoswine doing work, and there's a video playing on your screen of Mamoswine's Freeze Dry on the switch to offensive Rotom doing about 70% with a special Ice type attack, which is completely insane. And of course I could pick it off with Ice Shard after that. But yeah, I just wanted to basically show you guys this Mamoswine moveset that my friend CTC actually came up with and shared it with me. It's not my set, guys, but I will be sharing it to you guys. I don't want to take credit for it. And but we did do the calcs. We all did the calcs. That way we could see how much it did and what would be the best set. You could run a bit more special attack. You really don't need max speed. But again, that's all up to you. I want to give a huge shout out to Eon Blitz 47 just because he made this awesome layout. And before I actually go, I want to say you can pair this Mamoswine with things that benefit from Rotom Wash being gone. The first thing that comes to mind is Talonflame. Rotom Wash is one of Talonflame's biggest enemies because it's able to take an SD boosted Flare Blitz, SD boosted Brave Bird, Brave Birds just by themselves respectively, and if you pair a Mamoswine with a Talonflame and it has Freeze Dry, Mamoswine of course deals with Talonflame counters, which are, like I said, Rotom Wash as well as Tyranitar. Rotom Wash being gone means that SD Scizor doesn't have to worry about being burnt. SD Mawile, Mega Mawile, that huge threat, doesn't have to worry about being outsped and burnt. Basically anything that benefits from Rotom Wash being gone. So hope you guys enjoyed this little moveset video. I will be getting better with them. Obviously this is not the best, but I try. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you have any comments. I probably missed a few things. I can answer anything that is humanly possible to answer. And yeah, until next time, later.